Download complete. Begin. Navarro Outpost Scientist. I am glad that EDE has reached. Please handle this information with the utmost care, as it represents the sum total of the results of my research on the... There are also several data banks with information on my research into Poseidon energy.
We still need a contractor on Vault 22. Imagine, if you will, the wasteland and orchards of trees, their branches, and all this. A realist. We had. But what if I was to tell you that the wasteland can... We need only reach out and take it.
Ну, это понятно.
Isn't it? One directs one's efforts, or the effort... I believe that the inhabitants of Volt... Plants are spilling from their gate. No one tends them. No one waters them. Find the reason for this miraculous growth. Vaults typically contain a server room on a lower level.
Короче, понятно.
Download all the information on the central server. Downloading the data will be handled by your Pip-Boy.
Ясно.
Did Dr. Hildern... This really is... I shouldn't say anything. I know that. There were a lot of mercs. Then about a week ago, there was a scientist, Keeley. And he didn't mention her? But now he's hired you, which means one of two things. Listen, I make a fair wage, but I'm not rich. Not by any means. But I'm willing to pay you if you'll find Keeley and make sure she's safe. I had a good feeling about... Keeley's brilliant, an absolute genius. She plays at being mean, but when you've lived as long as she has, you get defensive around new people. Who wants... I couldn't get her to say, but she talked about the war. The Great War, when the bombs...
Гуль, короче.
So, I'm guessing pretty old. 200 years? Like a Brahmin and a Deathclaw, though I'm not sure which would be which. Bad analogy, man. Keeley hates Hildern. She says he's more And Hildern hates Keeley because... Well, because every time... Head researcher. Mostly on the damn... The director? He's not what you'd call warm. Unless he wants something from... Most of the time I focus on the science and try to forget him. He doesn't get mixed up in... He sure does. Everyone knows it. But abandoning Keeley... He crossed a line. Taking credit for other people... If Hildern tries to recruit any more mercs, I'm gonna warn them. What can he do to me? My father used to say good things about them, but that was years ago. Back when they'd teach Nowadays, they've changed. Dr. Hildern trained with them years ago. It's foul to tell the truth. Most people try to get what they can. Contreras is a genius. He can find almost anything you'd want.
Ясно. Док.
Yes? Something... I never said you were. You've been... All right, I'll take you at your word. Williams didn't... No. You aren't the first person I've sent to the vault. I'm sorry that I'd have to consult my records. 8... I have no evidence that they're dead. 1,000... They could have changed their minds and walked away. I wouldn't be much... All right. I'll admit that it's been difficult to find anyone willing to enter the... You have a deal. I'll double your reward if... Now, I know your time is valuable, so I won't waste any more.
Ясно. Теперь мне надо будет найти военную полицию. Сообщить. Вот она.
You're back.
Ладно. Хрен с тобой. Так. Как красный караван сначала надо будет сходить. Потому что...
Hey,
Hey there. Won't be a problem. We have plenty of spice traders working. The bigger issue is payment. To supply the camp with meat will cost. That should work. We'll do a weighted exchange based on the going value of meat and vegetables. Let McCarran know they should expect the first...
Так, теперь... Пойдем мы несем трупешник. А после этого, получается, сходим в столовку, скажем, что готовы поменяться. И сообщим, что Трупенский доставили.
You should see this place at night. My buddies at Camp McCarran are breathing easy, now that the Fiend's leader is dead.
Да. Ладно, хотя бы южную цистерну открыли. Блин.
thanks, mister.
Да не за что. Местный житель. Местный житель. А, штаб-квартира Рабкон. Блин, где она? Ясно. Давай медвежьим ружьем. Ой. Да. Игра вылетела. Давайте-ка мы все-таки, знаете, к бомбистам сходим. Я так подумал. Что там за челики стоят? Это наркоман, да, по-моему? Что я уже забыл.
Those fiend junkies over at Vault 3 have been taking some hits. I say kill them all.
То. Ясно. Идите нахрен. Вроде со всеми справились, да? А где нарики, куда делись? Так, ну-ка, напомните мне. Мы к этому подходили, нет? Поспорить, по-моему, нет.
Whoa there,
Да.
pal. You better slow down, or you'll get blown up like the rest of the idiots. Now that I've got your attention, might you be interested in a little information? Whoa, simmer down. I'll tell you, I'm a gambler and a scavenger. I've made some cash from gambling and some cash from reclaiming goods that are no longer being used. Now, do you want my help or not?
Слушаю тебя.
Oh, lordy, lordy. You haven't heard of the boomers? What rock have you been living under? They're a bunch of artillery-slinging, grenade-lobbing odd jobs camping out in Nellis. Wander into their territory and you're as good as mincemeat.
Авиабаза.
There is a way, and I'll tell you. For a little wager. Well, I know the secret to get past. If you make it back alive, I'll double your... Okay, here you go. That page has the details, but it's all in the timing as you move from building to building. I'll be here watching, so I'll know if you've made it to the gate or not. Remember, there's 600...
А мы знаешь, как сделаем? А мы не пойдем напрямую. Мы пойдем в обход. Мы же не дебилы. Ну, на всякий случай сохранимся. Валим. Ладно. Ладно. Хорошо, хорошо. Так, подожди, где помощь стимулятора? Где у наш стимулятор? Так, ой. Все, погнали. Живой? Красавчик. Угу. Ну, можно было попробовать. Бутылочки, кружечка. Берем. Опять. Ничего вроде не забыли. Так, помощь. Ай. Да блин, что такое? Что-то я сегодня туплю. Как тут, интересно, зомбаки это все не разминировали? Как? Откуда ты здесь появился? Заспавнился, блин. В текстурах там и сиди. Ой, господи. Эта жара доконает. Уже начинаю промахиваться. Так. Все-таки где-то мину нашел, да? Четверки, кстати, классно то, что на мину можно целиться. Металлолом. Или давайте возьмем все-таки свинцовую трубу, хрен с ним. Японский телевизор. А я не помню, какие смерти на таком, значит, на высоком уровне сложности еще они появляются, да? Что-то я, походу, что-то забыл, да? Я же как-то на авиабазу Неллис проходил через туннель. Погоди. Ой, да пофиг. Уже не хочу, подожди. Ладно. Короче, я забыл мой косяк. Ну, по ЖД точно можно было пройти. Короче, ладно. Это я забыл, значит. Ну, так близко они уже не будут стрелять.
Hold it right there. Don't you move. How the hell did you survive that bombardment? I'm not telling you a thing, savage. Move a muscle now and I'll blow you to... Then just stay where you are. Raquel will be here any second.
I'll take this from here. I'm Raquel, Master-at-Arms for the Nellis homeland. Mother Pearl, our eldest. As I said, she is our eldest. Mother Pearl has lived at Nellis from the start. She said that this day would come, and that any savage to reach our gate should be brought to her. I oversee the security of the Nellis homeland, from the coordination of its defense to the training and fitness of its population. Confiscate your weapons? Certainly not. Personal armament is the foundation of social trust and responsibility. Follow close.
Welcome, child. Took your sweet time getting here. I've been waiting a good 5 years for an... Prophecy. Do we look like a bunch of religious idiots? I just hoped a savage, outsider, sorry, would make it to our gates before one of those armies out there comes knocking. That's right, child. Mother Pearl knows a storm is gathering. Times are changing. Maybe time for us to change a little too. Oh, so many ways. Small ones to begin with, so we can get used to what it's like to have a outsider around and about. Should that go well, it maybe you can help in big ways, too. We'll have to see. You have to keep in mind that you're our first contact with the outside world since I was barely a woman. Seclusion has kept us safe, but the world around us is changing. Neon lights in the distance, patrolling robots, soldiers. My youngers think our guns can keep out the world, but I think we need to let it in just a little, or become its victim. You're that little bit of the world, child. Welcome to Nellis.
Спасибо.
You picked a good time to stop by, for we're swimming in problems. My youngers can tell you all about it. Raquel could use help with the bug problem. Doc Argyle has wounded he's tending to. and or you could just go see Pete at the museum and hear the story of our people. Come and go as you like, help or don't help, I leave it up to you. But I hope you'll show my youngers that not every outsider needs...
I can take care of that robot problem for you. Just saying.
I can take care of that robot problem for you. Just saying. Mother Pearl's instructions are clear. You can move freely around Nellis, and artillery spotters have orders not to. These are extraordinary privileges. Don't... Long story short, the power failed a few days ago because giant ants have tunneled into the generator room and set up a nest. I led a team down to exterminate them, but there were so many of them. Personally, I think it's more than a savage can handle. But if you want to kill those ants...
Ладно.
Sure, anyone can. But there's more than a few down. One other thing. The ants must be eating gun. They exploded when hit by a flamethrower. One of us was using a laser pistol. Same thing. Bullets seem okay. Just don't hit the artillery shell. Loyal's been working on some kind of weapon to use against them.
Спасибо.
Sorry, no time to talk, outsider.
Так, задание. Плохие муравьишки. Кстати, пойдем сразу солнечные батареи починим. А этого робота можно, кстати, по-моему, перепрограммировать. Чтобы он всех поубивал.
All mine.
В натуре взрываются. Да, все, в принципе, возьмем. Конечно, можно попробовать перепрыгнуть, но нам придется вставать. Как бы не особо хотелось. Давайте сначала поверху походим. Тоже поломано, да? Ладно, пойдемте вниз. Вниз, вниз, вниз на морское дно. Как включим, они на нас нападут. Так, еще что-то есть. Че, повылазили, да? Чё? Да, муравьиного мяса мы сейчас насобираем. Фига вам ушлы.
Can't run from me.
А, все сдохли, что ли? Похоже на то. Так, мы можем сразу же, по идее, солнечные батареи отремонтировать. Ну. А, вот так вот можно. Так, сейчас давайте посмотрим, как эффективнее. Ага, теперь загрузимся. Ладно. По идее, это все у нас солнечные батареи, то, что мы могли найти. По идее, все. Пойдемте с роботом разговаривать.
I can take care of that robot problem for you. Just saying.
Sorry, I've got work to take care of.
Hey.
Бомбист-повар, подожди.
Hungry for grub? I bet you would, but Pearl didn't give me permission.
Ясно. Повар спрашивает. Повара. Какова твоя профессия?
Yeah? Not without...
Я помню, где-то здесь еще Мишка валялся.
Hungry for grub?
Не хочу. Ладно. Нам тут делать нечего. По идее, разработчики хотели еще, наверное, реализовать эту, но у них что-то не получилось.
Hello.
О,
So you're the outsider. Lived your whole life out there, huh? I always thought you savages probably spoke a different language. Me? I work with Loyal. Mostly electronics work and robotics. Loyal's a great man, but he's getting on in years. So a younger's gotta learn everything he knows. That'd be me. The man knows how to fix and build just about everything that was ever made. It's not easy keeping up. If you help him recover the lady, I figure... Oh, I figure it's been a nice day. Yeah. Did I say that? Sometimes I just say... Pearl will tell you when the time comes. If... I mean...
ясно с тобой все. Ладно, пойдемте задание зададим, а то у нас...
Keep your distance, soldier.
Тут ничего не сделаешь. У нас нет ни на что разрешения.
Saw you coming a mile away.
Прикинь, да.
I see the power's back on. The answer... Maybe Pearl is right about you, because I don't know how you pulled that off. I'll tell Loyal to send someone down to clear out the eggs and repair the gen...
Idle. Did you know you have a robot following you? Hey.
Эй. О, здесь я могу поспать. О. Тут что? Мужское общежитие. Ух ты. Бомбист. Все бомбисты, да, здесь?
Hey.
Пойдем в женское сходим. Мне кажется, или на... Да, она нажимается. Не замечал никогда эту мелкую детальку. Ну чё? Неллис школа.
Hope your trip into camp wasn't too eventful.
Да, фигня. Медцентр.
I know Mother Pearl is letting you wander Nellis as you please, outsider. I have 3 patients here who were gravely injured fighting those giant ants in the... I've stabilized their wounds, but they're in bad shape. If what you say is true, you can do us a...
Ясно. Давайте заниматься лечением.
I thought that man was done for, but you brought him around.
Угу.
That was some fine doctoring. I could learn a thing or two from you. Excellent treatment. I hadn't thought of that. Yes, outsider? Those men owe you their lives. Seems we could learn a thing or two from you savages, when it comes to medicine at least. Sorry, friend. We really don't have a need for wasteland currency around here. We produce... I'm afraid medications are in short supply. Maybe you should seek...
Ну ты мудак. Здесь что у нас? Детское общежитие. Так, детки, просыпаемся.
Put up your dukes. I'm the red.
Да.
Great. I've been wanting a new toy. Hey, do you have any toys outside of here? I sure could use some. Oh, Rocket. Are you okay? I am La Phantoma. I will fly to the... La Phantoma needs no rocket. But this... Hey there, mister. Can you help me find... Mr. Cuddles is my teddy. Thanks. Whoa. You're the outsider? What are you doing here? This is Spiffy. Halt. You must pay the... This is Mission Control, ready for lift. This is...
Так, ну все вроде бы всех игрушками снабдили. Так, отлично, отлично.
You have done well to earn the I believe the time has come for you to find Loyal and ask him about our...
Да, как все легко. Пойдемте еще по тем пошляемся.
I'm happy you came along. Pearl sent word saying it's all right to... An impressive piece of work. I'll keep that in mind if jobs come up in the future. No, those aren't for outsiders. Well, if you genuinely care so much, they're flight simulators. If you don't know our history yet, we dreamed to one day... A long time ago, long before the war that killed just about everything that ever lived, a bomber was a flying contraption that could drop explosives down on anything it flew. This bomber crashed down in Lake Mead, pretty damn near intact. When we got to Nellis, there was another B-29 around here, part of a museum. Couldn't fly, but had a lot of spare. Since I was a young man, I've dreamed of raising that lady. Simple. Attach deployable ballast. Here is a remote detonator. Once the ballast is attached to the... Good. Here's the deployable ballast. Go for... Might try holding your breath. If that doesn't sound good enough, talk.
Вот. Нам как раз нужен, так сказать, аппарат для подводного плавания. Точнее, не аппарат, а масочка. Масочка. О. Неплохо бы так. Поработали. Робот это, конечно, удобно. О. Или давай, ладно. Зайдем в музей.
Hi. You're the outsider. Mother Pearl sent word that you'd be stopped. Me? I know I seem kind of young. I was the apprentice keeper of the story until a couple months ago. But old keeper Don, well, whiskey and landmines don't go together. So it's up to me. I bet you want to know everything about us.
Несчастный случай.
Wonderful. I'm sure you've noticed the mural on the wall of this hut. Shall I tell you? Excellent. Imagine you're the first outsider to ever hear our tale.